Today I'm going to show you how I'm going to fish some cable to wire these LED lights in this box. I drilled the holes there to make running a long cable through those boxes easier. And now what I need to do is to run a low power cable through this section of the box. And if you look at under here, I've got, I'm not sure if you can see it, but I've got power over there, and I've hooked up it used to be a CFL light, one of these fluorescent lights, and so I've disconnected that and I've put a outlet there that's controlled by the original switch. And a little bit further at the corner there, I'm not sure you can see, maybe I'll climb up, but drill a hole where I will run a low power cable, DC cable, for DC 12 volts from here all the way here, so that I can have basically two circuits, because I have eight lights, and the power supplies that came with these LED puck lights are really only rated for five lights. So I'm going to put 5 in one circuit, and then 2 of these in one circuit, or actually 3 of these in one circuit, and then I'm going to put 2 more under here, so that we can get some light on the sink right here. So yeah, so what I'm going to do is, what I'm going to use is this rig that I put together. It's basically electrical wire, fishing cable, and I got one of these snake cams, but it's very flexible, as you can see. It's like 20 bucks from Amazon, but so if I taped it to the fishing cable, which has a lot of strength, and the snake cam is 15 feet, and this is, I don't know how many feet, at least 50 or 35 to 50 feet. No, 75 feet. So anyways, it's more than enough to run to do what I'm doing here. And I've used this sort of rig to run a lot of cable through drywall by just drilling a very small hole. And the camera really does make a difference, because you can see what you're doing. It's not the best quality. You can only see maybe a foot in front of you, and but it does have a light. So let me plug it into my laptop. Plugs into a laptop instead of, they have newer versions that plug into your phone. So maybe some other time I will get those. I'll get one of those and try it. So here I am. I've got the QuickTime player, and what you do is you say new movie recording after having it plugged in here, and you can see that as I move this, I can see the image. There's a light also. There's a light at the end of this camera that you can control using this. There's, you can go make it brighter or dimmer. Okay, so I'm going to do that, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to, okay, I'm using my phone to help me, because this sports cam that I'm have on my head has an app that allows me to look at what I'm doing, or look at what the camera sees. So, there's the hole. I'm not sure if you can see it. Let me just grab my view of it here. Okay, so there's the hole at the corner. I'm going to put this right through there. phone down, and I'm going to do that, and then okay, so it goes right through. And when we come down here, alright, so you can see on my screen that there's the image of the inside the box. So as I move, you will see, actually let me just put on a record here so that I will show this section of it. So there's some wood there, and I'm going to push, see if I can push it. Okay, so as I'm pushing it, you can see that I already have some cable there. So it's okay. I'm pushing this through. The tricky part is gonna be going around this. There's a bend over there, and that could be the tricky part there. I'm trying not to drill any more holes, but if I have to, I have to. What I'm gonna do is just tape it a little bit more on this end here to so that there's a little bit more rigidity at the front of this camera. Okay, so let's try it now. So let's see if we can. So actually, you can see that I have the image on the phone. So what I'm looking at, you should be looking at as well. Just make some adjustments on my headpiece here. Okay, that's good. Okay, finally, after a lot of effort, I was able to pull a rope over from the other side, and what I ended up doing was to use a couple of things. This is just a hanger, sort of a metal hanger that I've made into a wire, a hard wire. I poked this into that part over there. Okay, I'm not sure you can see it. Just poke it in where that light, where the hole is, and then on my fishing cable and camera, I taped a small hook. Not sure if you can see it. Once I saw where it was going, I was able to hook it and grab onto it and bring it over here.